Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a nice and interesting topic which comes in physics. So now you all think about that how a simple small coin does go fully in a water, but a big steamer or a ship floats on the water. So we are going to answer that question in very simpler way and to understand. So So it is called an Archimedes principle. So this is our coin. When we put this coin into the water, it goes down in the water and this ball floats. Also one more thing, in the swimming pool, when we go to the swimming pool, you have realized that our actual weight in the swimming pool is when we carry a person in a swimming pool is very light, but in a real in the land when we carry that person it's really heavy. So we are going to answer that all question by experiments. So here I have one text. When a body is emerged fully or partially, means fully means full body inside, or partially means half of the body in the water and half on the top. In a fluid, it experiences an upper force that is equal to the weight of the fluid. So when I push this ball into the water, I can feel one force throwing back to me. You can try this if you want. That if now I need a bit force to put this ball in. So it experiences an upper force. We can realize one upper force that is equal to the weight of the fluid. Now I will explain you how this is possible. I have one thing which is 7 kgs and I have one measuring scale. This measuring scale comes in physics, so it doesn't measure a kg, but I have converted for you. So 1 kg is equal to the 1.8 Newton. 9.80 Newton. So now I have on this scale I have 7 kgs. This shows, and I have one jar full of water, and this is the tray for displaced water. Now over here I have again same thing, but now I have kept this 7 kg thing into the water. Now in this case I can see from 7 to 6. How? Because 1 kg has displaced in the displaced tray. So 1 kg force will take to this will, like when I push this ball, in this case when I put this in water, 1 kg of force throw me back. So this here it says is equal to the weight fluid displaced by it. So here I have 1 kg and then I need 1 kg force to 1 kg force throw me back up. So this is how it is called in buoyant force. Now I would like to show you a Archimedes principle which we just did a short summary. So upper weight of the liquid displaced. So when it pushed me, I have already said that the weight push me up is equal to the weight liquid displaced. Then loss in weight, real weight approximately weight. So the loss in weight will be its real weight. Then upper loss in weight means 7 to the 6. It changed when it went in the water. Now upper force loss in weight. So when upper force will be like when I put this in a water, it will be loss in weight because it will change this scale 7 to the 6. Now this all is called. Now I have shown a steamer over here. In this steamer there are two kinds of force. related to this. So one is the gravity force, which you all heard of it, and one is buoyant force. Now, buoyant force buoyant force is this force which throws me back up, and gravity force, I am pulling this ball into the water, which is called a gravity force. Now this is the whole steamer. Now in the steamer we have so many air compounds like this, and each there are so many air compounds, and every ship has a steel ship hull, a very thick metal part, and inside it contains air. So now in that case, when you have sit in the ship, so you know there are in the ship you can hardly see, but sometimes if you see, you can see the numbers in the bottom part of the ship. Now why are that? So I am putting this force again. Let's go to the experiment. So the people going to in the ship will have, like, they'll go and the ship will go deeper and deeper. Now each and every ship is made with their limits of the person, like 200, 500, or small birds than 15, or whatever it is. So like if the level of if the ship goes to the 4, then just 4, no more. If it will go to 5, then the ship will go inside in the water. So they have to maintain that by looking at this. Now in the case of Titanic, you have always heard that it's a very popular ship, and that was a big case. So in the case of Titanic, there were still so many air compounds, and one of the air compound was cracked when the Titanic ship was crashed to one small stone. So one of the air compound was filled with the water. By the force of that water, it went to the another air compound, another air compound, and another air compound. And because of that, the ship was bent and cracked. Like on the one side, it was all air compounds were in the water, full of water. So it was cracked and fell in the water. So other part definitely fell in the water. So this was the case in the the Titanic ship. Now over here I have box full of water, air, B and H. It's a density. So over here I have multiplied L into B into H, which is 1 meter. Now 1,000 kg into meter square, meter cube. So this is the data how the ship made, and using this data the ship is created. Now you all will think that this ball density is less than the water, but this coin density is more than the water. Now now you will think that how the big ship in a small coin. So I will explain you. The ship is all made up of so many technology, and it is created with less density than the water because it floats. The reason why it floats. And this is what Archimedes principle is, and the buoyant force. Thank you.